Welcome to SJA.
Today we're going to be talking about the progress of Fort Sumter and the beginning of the Civil War.
Today is April 13th, 1861, the second day of the Battle of Fort Sumter.
This took place in Charleston, South Carolina.
The North advantages of the war are railroad systems, transportation, factories, resources, and money. This is what helped them in the war.
The South had advantages like military leadership, motivation to fight, they knew the land, and experience with weapons. This also helped them in the war.
The North used the Anaconda Plan and total war to help them as a strategy.
The South used the war of attrition to wait out the war as they were caught in the Anaconda Plan that the North used.
The South had over 200 players, and the Confederate had around 3,000 on their team, being more populated, even though the South was still more skilled.
Now we're going to turn it over to our first speaker, Aaliyah Robinson.
Hello, Satara. I'm out here in the fields right now. We are going to be talking to John Lee, so how are you?
It's all going well. Everything's going on so fast.
Could you tell me about what is going on right now as we speak?
Well, currently we are fighting against the Union. We shot the Union first, and we are about to make the Union surrender.
Why was the South mad at the North?
Well, the North wanted to abolish slavery, and that would have broken our economy.
Well, thank you for talking to us. Back to you, Satara.
Dun, 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 dun.
Breaking news, Lincoln has been assassinated. He was killed on April 14th, 1865 by John Wilkes Booth.
Before Lincoln was killed, his Reconstruction plan was in progress. It was a very lenient plan. He only asked 10% of the South to take an oath of not leaving.
The Johnson plan was much more of a compromise, even though many wanted a more harsh plan.
Congress' plan was very harsh. It started the Civil Rights Act and made the 13th, the 14th, and 15th Amendment.
So we are going to send off to Aaliyah Robinson to talk about the positive and negative effects on the freedmen.
Hello, Aaliyah. How did the amendment help the freedmen?
The positive thing of the amendment was the 13th Amendment helped free the slaves, while the 14th Amendment gave them citizenship and the 15th Amendment gave them the right to vote. As negatives of the amendments, even though they were free, they was not treated equal, and when it came to voting, they put black codes on voting.
What was the negative parts about being a freedman?
A group called the KKK has been assembled, and they are threatening the freedmen and would burn churches across the saying it was part of the Bible.
What did the Freedmen Bureau do?
A group that helped the slaves and poor white with education, jobs, and living places.
Thanks, Aaliyah. And that wraps up everything for today.
Thank you for watching SJA.
Bye.